Okay, this is the person TLC wants me to be. And so on the podcast, I was like super in that character. And then TLC is like, did you just do a podcast? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, you aren't allowed to do a podcast.
What? You're like, yeah.
Was that in the contract?
I'm under contract. Yeah, and I was talking about the show and how I'm going to be on it. And they're like, you are not allowed to do that.
Yeah, so, well, they underpaid you too, so whatever.
Thank you. Preach.
Yeah, they did underpay me so far.
You're not allowed
TLC, do better if you don't want to.
Because I got paid 8, and then I got paid 3. And they told me I'm on the show for 16. Now, how is 8 plus 3 16?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, you got paid only 11,000?
Yeah, I was supposed to get paid 16.
Yeah. Bro, only that I have a regular job, and that doesn't make sense right now.
Nope.
I've heard TLC
NDA
dirt
too.
cheap and gets over on people all the time. That's all I've ever heard.
Yeah.
They're
No,
all
they didn't
about
pay me like anything.
themselves.
And then Faith refused to take her cut, so I'm not gonna help her. But
Oh
Why
my
would
gosh!
she refuse?
But there were
Why is she
some cast members that
hurting
got paid
herself?
like $1,500.
Why
right,
would
Loren?
she refuse?
she refused her cut. I'm like, okay.
Okay. Interesting. So he was told it'd be 16 episodes he'd be on, so therefore he get paid 16k. Instead, he got paid 11k, which obviously means he must have been on 11 episodes. But it's crazy though, because cast members are now, pretty much living this life where they're coming in and breaking the NDA like it's nothing. I mean, I want to know, what is the point of the NDA? Because clearly, a lot of new cast members are not sticking to the rules. They're doing whatever the hell they want to do. Okay? Now, it says here in the caption itself, particular, or description, should I say, Loren went on live and spilled some secrets about the show. He said TLC told him he would get paid 16k, but they only paid him 11k. He also said that Faith refused her cut of the money. I mean, that's quite interesting, to be fair. I wonder why she refused her cut of the money, to be fair, because that doesn't really make sense, because at the tell-all, Loren revealed that he had been sending Faith money throughout the duration of their relationship. So what changed? Why is she now not wanting any money from him, or let alone the show? I feel like that's something that definitely should have been elaborated on, unless it was, but it just wasn't a part of the clip. Then it is what it is, if you see what I'm saying. If I was able to find the original clip in particular, I would hope to find the answer of why Faith did not want to take her cut. But hey ho, this is where we are. So now it is crazy though, because you're telling me people come on this show, people are basically selling their souls. Yeah, I said it, selling their souls for 1,000 per episode. But you have to remember something, right? At first, when you see thousands, you're thinking, oh man, that's gonna be a lot of money, But I think the thing we have to understand is that these people are, when they film, they get filmed from a duration of a span of like a year, I believe, or something like that. Okay, or a few months, whatever. And when they do filming, they pretty much they get filmed for the whole day. And then obviously there's retakes, from my understanding. To be fair, we've seen retakes happen on Reddit, to be fair with you, where you see them trying to get people to redo the whole, airport scene multiple times so it has a certain feel or whatever. So imagine working a full day for however many days, okay, throughout that space of the duration you're filming for. Because bear in mind, the show doesn't come out into a year or year and a half after it's been filmed. So I'd say on average they probably do filming over a space of maybe 6 to 8 months. Because also let's not forget, there are times when people will fly to the other country and then also fly back, and then they'll still be filming for both sides. And obviously different couples, I guess different couples take a different length of time of also how long they're going to film that couple for as well, and also the location of the couple. So you have to understand, if you're only getting paid 1,000 sorry, now it's just funny to me. If you're only paying $1,000 per episode after all those filming you've done, damn, that's crazy. I don't know what's worse, being a reality star or being an actor. Because if you're an underpaid actor, there's actors that go out there, and they do filming for, months upon end, and then after they get their pay, they then got to pay everybody, their entourage, the manager, all that kind of stuff, and then they're left with pretty much peanuts. And also sometimes when you're acting, you're not allowed to do other projects whilst you're also acting as well, if you dig what I'm saying. So there's that part too. Oh boy. And also, let's not forget, these people aren't exactly just they're not doing multiple shows at the same time. They're doing this show, and that's it. You know, if there was a case where they were doing this show and then another show and then another show all in one hit, and the money was accumulating, it still wouldn't make it right, but you still want to get paid what you should deserve to get paid based on obviously how much hours you work for that show anyway. But then there's the flip side. Then there is the flip side. Can we sit here and honestly say that we believe Loren deserves to get paid more than what he was getting paid? There's a lot of cast members that we can look at, whether that be an Angela Dima, Jasmine or Gino, you know, Sophie or Rob, you know, Kimberly, Jamal, or whatever, you know, you can look at them and be like, hey, but do these people really deserve this amount of money per episode? You see what I'm saying? So there is that other side of it where we can look at it, because let's not get it twisted. Reality TV is not real acting, is it? You know, some of these people generally do get filmed for the reality of their life. Some of them get filmed because they want to, but some of them get filmed and they do certain edits and portray certain things in a way for whatever purposes, right? So there is also that question as well. Are reality stars worth more than 1,000? You know, are they worth 2,000 per episode, 3,000 per episode? I mean, hell, listen, from my understanding, if you're on a show like Love and Hip Hop, you're getting paid like about 15k per episode or 20k per episode. But I think that's a bit different, because you see, on a show like that, they get people who are already in the limelight, whether that be someone who's a musician or somebody that's already an actor or whatever. They don't necessarily always bring in people that are just nobodies out of nowhere per se. And even if they did, and even when they do, those people would obviously start off on a lower salary until, of course, they, you know, got a bigger fan base and so on and so on and so on. So it does make sense why people get paid slightly more on certain other shows. But if you're doing a reality show like 90 Day Fiancé, Love is Blind, you know, Married at First Sight, you know, where you're literally a nobody before you came into it, then to be fair, I guess getting paid a certain amount does make sense. But don't get it twisted though. Would I want to invest 6 to 8 months of my life to only get paid 1,000? Hell to the no. Are you mad? Because also on top of that, that's also going to be interfering in your day-to-day work as well, because when you're getting filmed, you know, depending on what line of work you do, some people can't even do the actual normal job whilst they're getting filmed. You see what I'm saying? Because it's just not, it's not possible, or whatever it could be. So there's also that part of it too. I know shows like Love is Blind and Married at First Sight, you have to take time off work for like 3 weeks, 3 months, or however long it takes. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, obviously you're not allowed no phones, none of that stuff, blah 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 blah. So it really also depends on the reality show you're doing as well, doesn't it? Really and truly. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're somebody that's been on the show for a while now and you've obviously built a fan base and all that kind of stuff, yeah, you deserve to, you know, negotiate your pay and all that, all those kind of situations. But apart from that, it is what it is. Well, with that being said, let me know your thoughts. Do you think Loren would have deserved more than the 11k that he got paid? Do you think he would have deserved more than the 1,000 he got paid per episode? Or do you believe that the 1,000 he got paid per episode is righteous? That is entirely up to you, Pooks. But also at the same time though, I can't remember if when you get paid, if that 1,000 you get paid for the episode is split between you and the other person. Oh boy, I need to, damn, because if that 1,000 is split between 2 people, that's 500 each. Oi, nah, I'm not about that life. I am not about that life. But obviously cast members are coming in here and talking about how he's literally breaking his NDA. Does he not know how many episodes he appeared on? Like, you do realize what we're talking about, right? Clayton comes and says he's only going to get paid for the episodes he appeared, even if he was expected. But this is literally what I just said anyway, you know what I mean? Which is also the question here. Which is also what they said here, isn't it now? And then obviously here we got another person, Mark from Match Me Abroad, which I don't think they're bringing back, annoyingly so, because I don't think they had that last. But didn't that air in 2003 and it wasn't back 2024? I'm not too sure. I have to look into it. Either way though, he says almost everyone breaks the NDA and now they don't punish anyone. It's an empty threat. Facts upon facts upon facts upon facts. I'm not too sure if there's any other cast members that came in. There's another one here, Corey. I believe he's from like really early season. He says work your way up and follow your NDA, and cast members can make 5k per episode, which is still ridiculous. I mean, I guess yeah, that kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? But boy, would I want to do 5k? Maybe, probably not. You know, because it's just crazy, because the length you're filming for, but you got to calculate how much you're getting paid per hour. You know what I mean? If you're getting paid 5k per episode, right? But you filmed for 6 to 8 months, whatever, and you've been full day filming, you then got to calculate how quick it would make you, how quick it would be for you to earn 5k for your normal job, compared to making it per episode. Do you see what I'm saying? Because those episodes aren't, do you know what I mean? They're a span of like probably about 2 or 3 months worth of work put together. If that makes sense. Should have really tried. I mean, if I had more details, I would have done the mathematics behind it, you know. So even 5K may not even be justifiable, to be honest with you. You know, we go. Sometimes people look at numbers and think, oh yes, but really you got to really think about it properly. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.